Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another TTM video, and I take you through my through the mail receipts for this week. We've got 3 this week, 1 baseball and 2 football. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. First one comes from the Atlanta metro area. It's a baseball return. Great signature. Great TTMer, always prompt, always has a great signature, always gets your cards back to you, and that is former Brave and Pirate Zane Smith. Got this back in 8 days turnaround. Zane is, along with being Wicked Discount's favorite player of all time, I think. He pitched for 13 years in the big leagues, 100 games, pitched for the Braves and Pirates. I best know him as he was 16-10 in 1991 for the playoff Pirates, and he pitched 2 games against the Braves in the National League Championship Series. Of course, the Pirates ended up losing that series and did not make the World Series. But it was no blame on Zane Smith. He pitched wonderfully during that series, had a 0.61 ERA in his 2 games against the Braves in the NLCS in 1991. That's 2 of 2 from Zane Smith, an 8-day return, no charge. Next is a photograph out of St. Clairsville, Ohio. He sent my note back with it, autographed. I got 1 of 2 back. I told him if he wanted to keep the second one, he could, and he did. I'm glad he did that. But this is a football return. Lance Mehl, seen here playing with the Jets. I think he played his entire career with the Jets. Played 8 or 9 years in the NFL. Was a first-team All-Conference twice, second-team All-Conference twice. Outside linebacker, went to linebacker U at Penn State University. But I most know Lance Mehl because he grew up right across the river and played high school ball right across the river from where I grew up. I grew up on the West Virginia side in the northern panhandle of West Virginia. And the 2 states, West Virginia and Ohio, are separated only by the Ohio River. I could literally look out of my back door where I grew up and see the state of Ohio. And that's where the city where Lance Mehl became a high school legend at Bellaire High School in Bellaire, Ohio. So then he went to Penn State and was an All-American there and was drafted by the Jets. He made the Pro Bowl. He had 15 lifetime interceptions. Real solid player for the Jets. And again, he was a local legend in the Ohio Valley where I grew up. So Lance Mehl, glad to get that back from old Lance. Zane here. The third return is another footballer. And it's another photograph. Get out my easel. This is from Norman Boomer Esiason. Signed that beautifully. Blue Sharpie on an 8x10 with the Jets. Boomer, as you all know, had a long career in the NFL, 14 or 15 years. Threw for 38,000 yards, 247 touchdowns. Was the NFL MVP in the late 80s. 4-time Pro Bowler. And, you know, with those stats and with that history, and of course now he's an analyst for NFL games. He's on the pregame show for the NFL. He's still very active doing radio in New York, where he's originally from, the Long Island area. So I got this back in 37 days, but let me preface that by saying that I mailed it to his former location, his former radio station, and people are getting quicker, better results mailing to his home address in New York. So again, in almost every video I say that I'll list my email in the description below. If you need contact information, fee information, I'll be happy to share that with you through email. I really don't like putting that out on publicly on my videos. So I'll be happy to share any information I have. Just feel free to drop me an email. No problem whatsoever. But Boomer was free, and I got that back again in 37 days. So that's it for today, guys. If you like what you see, like the video, comments, questions down below. I'll be happy to answer anything you may have. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified to all my future videos. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.